Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. In the last episode, we escaped the Leviathan after fighting our way to the bridge and killing Saul, the admiral of, I think, the entire Sith fleet, and captain of that vessel. We then worked our way over to the hangar bay so that we could rejoin our friends who had managed to secure the Ebon Hawk and escape. On our way there, however, we ran into Darth Malak, and after a dialogue between him, Bastila, Carth, and ourselves, in addition to what Saul had whispered to Carth, it was revealed to us that we had been Darth Revan at some point. So there was the plot twist. We were the evil all along. Or, I don't think it's fair to say evil, but we were the extremely passionate about defeating the enemies of the Republic. Darth Revan, who eventually decided that apparently the Republic was not worth saving. It was too corrupt or too inefficient, and the Jedi Order was probably the same way, too pacifist, wouldn't help people, would deliberate constantly instead, and that had been us at one point. We were the reason why the Republic and Sith are in the current standings that they are in. We have none of the memories of Darth Revan, however. We don't recall anything about what it was like being him. We don't have his force powers. We don't have his strategic inclinations, so we're not a good tactician, or at least not on the grand scale that Darth Revan probably had been. In any case, we did manage to escape, but Bastila sacrificed herself to delay Darth Malak in order to allow us time to escape. The whole battle felt a bit weird because Darth Malak was actually pretty easy for us to fight, but I'm getting the impression that was mostly for story reasons. It was probably a more epic battle than what it actually had been for us. Like, maybe we were actually having a really hard time besting him, but we managed to land a few blows. He escaped to heal. We chased him. It was a really difficult fight, and we weren't winning. Bastila shows up, distracts him. He gets obsessed with with capturing her and defeating her instead. We managed to escape. So that's what I'm going with, because otherwise Bastila just stopped us from slaughtering him right there on his ship, because that was pretty easy, the actual gameplay there. Alright, so in any case, what we're going to do here is we have just landed at Yavin, and we are going to go ahead and go shopping and see if there's anything new that we can buy here. We are interested in particular of getting some items for Carth and T3. They need better weapons, so we're looking for pistols. And assuming that we have some better ones here, great. We'll purchase them and then get everyone equipped. Then we're off to Manon to access the final ruin there. So let's go ahead and get started with this. Oh, and before we leave Yavin, and or when we land at Manon, we will talk to all our companions about us. I think, yeah, we'll do that as well. They probably have a lot more to say now, and I think a few more side quests will open up. Actually, on that note, we should do it when we come back after going shopping, because we'll want to clear up those side quests before we finish Manon. Okay, so let's take Carth and Jolie with us. Some of them might have leveled. Jolie has leveled.
You need?
I need to level you up, Jolie. He gets another attribute, so this is probably going into wisdom with him. A single skill, I guess we'll take a single point and treat injury. For powers, I guess we'll take Force Wave, finish up that tree. Another point, I guess. We don't really need treat injury with Jolie. Oh, I guess, oh well, we need awareness even less. So we'll go ahead and grab more treat injury. I guess we'll take Force Shield now. Oh, he's earned another point. Also. Okay, so... Hold on. What's going on, Tim? What's going on in your head? Tell the viewers at home. Alright, Force Shield increases my armor class. Right, so I actually thought this was... let's cancel. Go back to this. So I want Force Immunity. So this way we can't be mind-controlled and or the like. So we'll take that. And then I guess we will take... I don't think I'm really going to be using the Force Shields with Jolie. We'll take Status. Now that we don't have Bachelor on our team any longer, it'll be helpful to have someone else who can incapacitate an enemy. I haven't looked at any of the equipment we picked up. I think since we last talked to everyone, I landed here and then stopped the recording at the end of the last episode. So I do still have to go through all the equipment that we picked up, but I'll do that when we get back to our ship before we leave for Manon. Let's take care of that off screen. Actually, we might not be going to Manon now that I think about it. We might be doing side quests for our characters, which I mentioned earlier. So we'll see what we're going to do when we make it back and talk to all of our companions. Okay, I thought Suvam Tan actually would be... I thought he would have been having some trouble with those mercs, the lizard people. But I guess he's not. Maybe that's after Manon, then. But I still think he's selling better things, or newer things. So let's see what he is selling.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jikotka Naga, Kingumwa Muliradwana. Do
you have anything you'd be willing to sell me?
Alright,
so first off, let me take a look at what we have. Oh, I forgot completely to also revisit our supplies, all the med packs and what have you that we have. So I'm going to sell a bunch of these antidote kits. Actually, Tim, are you sure about that? Uh-oh. Why is Darth Bandit's fiber armor here? I think all of my people are missing their equipment. I'll be right back, everyone. Hi, everyone. I'm back. That took about 15-20 minutes. Only mission was missing her stuff. But I took advantage of the time, since I was back on my ship, to go ahead and do some inventory management stuff after all. So we're going to sell these powered light battle armors. We don't really need the sonic and strength increase, and I'd rather have the upgradable armors that are currently on everyone. So we'll just sell all 3 of these to him. And we'll sell the Durasteel heavy armor, which we also don't need. And the rest of this stuff I can sell someplace else. Okay, so let's see what he's selling now. Environmental Bastion armor. Max defense 7. Max dex bonus +3. Immune to cold, fire, and sonic. And upgradable for 22,000. That would be nice. I prefer mission having her current dark outfit, so that's not going to go to her. Actually, what I should be looking for are weapons. We need a upgradable blaster rifle for HK-47, and 3 pistols for Karth and T3. So let's see if he's selling any of those. I don't want to rebuy Bendix Blaster. I sold it to him for a reason. I'm done with that. We don't need that. Awareness plus 10, Dex plus 2. Implant level 3. There aren't very many people I have that will be able to use this who aren't already benefiting from something else in that slot. We would benefit from it, I suppose. Maybe we would be the only person who would. It would give us plus 1 more effective lower armor class. And I suppose a chance to hit with our lightsaber. So maybe this will be a good thing to buy. But I'm going to hold off on that at the moment. Huh. So he's not actually selling anything better. No better weaponry here. So that means we'll want to visit other places and see if they have upgradable pistols. Okay, well while I'm here then, let's at least buy the Baragwin Shield Disruptor. This can be used an unlimited amount of times. So let's buy this. And I think we'll get the shield, the droid shield as well. It too is unlimited. For 4,000 more. Let me take a peek really quick at my people. So Karth is using a retinal combat implant. Immune to critical hits and plus 1 awareness. He is already maxed out on his dex as well, if I recall correctly. Yeah, he's got plus 4. So giving him another plus 2 dex isn't going to help him any because the shiny fiber armor... Oh, actually, it would. Hold on. It would. He'd be able to... He benefits from a total of plus 5 to his dex. But when he hits level 20, that will be max. So actually, no. We don't need that implant for him. And Jolie, you don't have any implants. And I don't think I was taking the feats with you either to allow you. Oh, I was. We have 1 implant level. Sorry, a level 1 implant level. Okay. But that's a level 3 implant he's selling. Okay, so there's nothing really for sale here. Well, other than that 1 armor, that might be the $22,000 armor. That's max dex 3 though. I like Karth. No, we'll be fine with what we've got. Let me look at that armor again. We have enough credits that we should be able to purchase. So we can make up probably about half the cost based on this armor, based on all the garbage I've got. Actually, that might not be true. I think we have about 5,000 credits. 22,000. Medium armor. We can come back for it. That might go to Karth, but I'm really interested in other weaponry at the moment. Alright, so let's get back to our ship. We'll talk to all our companions. And then I think we're going to go hunting for a weapon. For weapons before I go to Manan. So we'll go to Tatooine. I suppose we can also check to see if Saul was lying about Dantooine being destroyed. Alright, so first things first. Let's talk to our companions. Oh, you also note, now I'm wearing these goggles instead of mission. Tuluk's hordes mask does really nothing for us. These don't do too much for us, but they do make us immune to critical hits, which I like. They also... Wait, do they make me immune to critical hits? They do. You know, when I go... Okay, Tim. Your dex is already at the +5, which is the most you'll get out of it with the armor you're wearing for defense. So don't buy that one implant. Alright, mission. Let's talk with you first about me being Revan.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
Just wanted to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malak's the one who tried to destroy Taris.
Good for mission. Yep, she already said that during the big reveal. And yeah, I think I agree with that. Although shedding the history that we have would be difficult. Right? This was the question in Planescape Torment also. Was he able, just because you played a good Nameless one, does that undo all the horrific deeds you did in the past? If you honestly don't remember who you were or doing any of it, are you responsible for what your previous self did? Some deep questions. I don't have anything written down to collect my thoughts about it. So we'll just leave it off there and talk to Cantorus and HK.
Yeah, what do you want?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice.
Alright, he doesn't have anything to say. HK.
Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So, you belonged to Revan originally?
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
It's probably better it worked out this way.
Observation. You may be right, Master. This way we are reunited, and neither of us has suffered permanent termination.
So, am I able... Oh, what can you tell me about Malak?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
Am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. In many ways you are, Master, yes. You have much of the beloved cruelty of the Master I knew. You seem to have forgotten much, but in some ways you seem improved from the human I once knew. It is difficult to explain, Master.
We haven't really done too much cruelty. It's just that we've done a handful of dark side things while we were on Korriban. That will be all HK-47. Actually, I'm going to talk to him again.
Statement.
Can I restore any more of your memory? Is your memory now fully unlocked? Do you have any more combat potential now that the last areas of your processor core have been unlocked?
Commentary. That is unnecessary now, Master. I have been returned to you and my memory core is now fully functional. Statement. My functionality has now been fully restored, Master. I exist to serve Revan as your personal battle droid. In time, my assassination protocol can be restored, and at that point I will once again endeavor to eliminate any meatbag opposition you may have.
Oh, okay. So there's nothing else. He doesn't get any more combat stats. Interesting. I wonder if that means if you didn't actually repair the earlier portions of his memory core, if you didn't have the repair to do it. I'm guessing that he would have less stats. He would not suddenly have unlocked all of them at this point. But I don't really know how that would work. Oh! We have a mysterious box, by the way. Yep, now here. We should probably take a look at that. Before we do so, though, I think we'll talk to the rest of our companions. Well, most of them, at least. We don't care what T3 says. He doesn't have anything. He doesn't react at all to anything we ask of him. How do you feel about me being Revan, Zalbar? Okay, I like that. Again, I think that's a fair assessment. We are not the same person.
How can you possibly be Revan? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Taris. It was Revan, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. You are nothing like the one who saved me on Taris.
I am who I am, Juhani.
You are obviously not who I thought you were once upon a time. I thought you were the ideal Jedi. I thought you would never turn against us. Yet here you are.
Here I am.
You did turn in the end. I did not want to believe it. But now, I suppose you have a chance to redeem yourself. You can work with us. For the Republic. For the Order. We can set right what you started so long ago.
We shall see. So, I disagree with Juhani, because she is under the belief that we need to atone for what previous us did. And that might have been the case. I would agree with that if we were still Darth Revan. Even then, though, I would want to know more about why he did what he did. Maybe, in the end, he's right. Like, the Republic and Jedi are inefficient. Although, I don't think destroying an entire planet to kill Bastila with the Sith ideology that Malak has is right either.
Yes, we shall. I only hope that you will see this through until the end. Time will tell what choices you make. I shall stay by you to see this task done.
Journal entry added. Johnny doesn't think that the path you tread now is the same one you followed when your armies freed her. She hopes that your actions will prove yourself in the future. And of course, we'll talk to Karth. Then we'll see what that box has. Actually, maybe we'll land on Tatooine next, and then we'll go see what that box has.
Yes, what's on your mind?
Well, Karth, we need to talk, because you're going to complain endlessly about me being Darth Revan.
If you're ready to talk, then yes. So am I.
And?
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
I'm glad to hear that.
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. You have a darkness inside you that must be Revan. But there's more to you as well. I see it. I know it's there. That's why I can't hate you. Why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. And there won't be any turning back.
And if I make the wrong choice?
Well, then I hope I can save you. From yourself.
Fair enough, Karth. Fair enough. I don't think I'll make the wrong choice, though. In the end, I won't let Darth Malak win. I will destroy the Starforge, probably. Assuming we find out what it is. I know what it is, but we'll probably destroy it. And I'm not going to kill any innocents or the like, Karth, so you don't have to worry about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and land on Tatooine. Alright, everyone. It just occurred to me, I bought some stuff for my droids. I didn't equip them, so let's do that really quick as well. So we don't need the shield disruptor. And we're going to instead equip the Baragwin shield disruptor. And then, I think... Do I want to use the advanced... What's interesting about this flamethrower is that it doesn't tell me how much damage it does. Anyway, I'm going to give HK the advanced flamethrower at the moment. And on T3, we'll give him... Start with the stun ray. You can keep that, and we'll give him the Baragwin flamethrower. Okay, so we are... Well, actually, first off, before I forget, let's make sure I'm still recording. I am. Alright, let's go and take a look at that box. Wasn't in our hold when we landed. I'm sorry, when we were captured. So who put it here? It looks rather ancient. Looks like a part of the ruins from Korriban. Do you wish to open the box? Absolutely.
Kuyami jus chitka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita tagwa. Kangi dora tokun watamel ita bola. Tonghai wam jiji yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalia gando de nave chocho. Kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomoran bene bobo. Wango kumbis kangba molera. Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mole. Tonerana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shak shilorja kinku no ba mulere raji kun.
Mind telling me who you are, what you are?
Shak shi ken lorja wata wama. Kama volve molche gomana. Ken kun shakin, ne ken kun no mulara jikun. Wama kumbes, chimpala mule tonerana pruta. Donke serce doma toma. Jashak bogra olwa cheskat nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato kontika kon ken kachon pro. Bogra walia na bongsha. Necha jonsha chuba ken lorda ita kun. Rondi haudonga ku honga bi. Wala kumbes cheng palamuli ton king ba no konkek. Tukning tacho kun ne molera best.
This is a prison, then.
Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo putuna. Ronde hodonga ku honga bi.
What did you do to get imprisoned here?
Ita na tanya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okak me. Ashak toyong umne patoga. Wana kumbis chikmala mol tonki.
You said 3 in a row earlier. Have there been others besides me?
Tabis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska mule. Tonerana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shak shilorja kinku no ba mulere raji kun. Takon jostak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalia gando de nago chocho. Moga shaponka, bola wana chekne. Pa mulis limo porana wanga kun bis mulera best. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo putuna. Ronde hodonga ku honga bi.
So there is no way out of here, then?
Jebedwana ni bobo. tong nagbong siya nong yang. Tong patoga smak telia, takom jos tak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalya gando de nago chocho. Moga siya pongka, bola wana chekne. Pamulis limo porala wanga kumbis mule rabest. Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi, wala kumbes, cheng palamuli tong king ba nokongkek. Tukning tachokun ne mule rabest.
Let me guess. There's a catch.
Tapis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska muli, tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shak shilorcha kim kuno ba mulere raji kun. Kipuna, bona nai kachu, king ba mulira duana. Don keng ba no kun ne. Kava don pe kulpa lieya mukata. Wanga kumbis keng bo mulira. Ka keng chana kwang bakon. Kava don pe kulpa lieya ponteña. Manama tota. Ako jikratong bola jeshua konatong. Chong king no pangpa mola reconkile. Konkile no ba. Watatime yokola unko molare.
Look, you're not getting my body.
Takom jos tak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita haudonga. Tolpa de bongwalya gando de nago chocho. Moga shaponka, bola wana chekne. Pamulis limo porala wanga kumbis mule rabest. Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalya gando de naga chocho. Kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomoran benu bobo. Wango kumbis kangba molera. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kama volpe molche gumana. Kien kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tune rana pruta. Donke serche doma toma. Tonga bumsha unnenon. Wanga kumbis ken. Ba mulera. Chunyon tun jiji ite duana. Kame volpe molche gumana.
This sounds deceptively simple.
Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli ton king ba nokongkek. Tukning tachokun ne molera best.
What kind of competition do you mean?
Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo putuna. Ronde haudonga kuhonga bi. Kuyami jus chetka na patoga ya pulke kokola jeje. Kawana bota ita etagua. Kankidora tokun watamel ita bola.
I'd rather a more physical challenge.
Tonghai wam chichi yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpa da bongwalya gando de naga chocho. Kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomoran benu bobo. Wango kumbis kangba molera. Takom jos tak miki grabel mogo. Kachicho ita audonga. Tolpa de bongwalya gando de nago chocho. Moga shaponka. Bola wana chekne. Pamulis limo porala wanga kumbis molera best. Mocha shak pangpang. Yin kin kuno ba molera shakong.
I thought we might be able to use our mind to basically fight him like in a dream or something like that, assuming that we have enough control of ourselves to do so. Well, what are the rules?
Tapis yo bong konki pankpa. Chimpala cheska muli. Tone rana no prata donka serce doma wana kombes toma. Ne shak shilorcha kin kuno ba mulere raji kun. Kachicho ita hodonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikun. Slimo putuna. Ronde haudonga kuhonga bi.
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
Jashak bogra unwa cheska nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato kontika kon ken kachong pro. Bogra walia na bongsha. Nexa jonsha chuba ken lorda ita kun. Kama tompa kulpa ye moka pata. Bonanai kachu. Yiki kun no ba mulira. Jebedwana ni bobo. Tong na bongsha nong yang. Tong patoga smak telia.
Time.
Konticha nai. Molira aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia. Wata yuma kawama hohanek. Achuta. Wanga kumbis dolpe kikunyana. tong patogas mactelia.
So, number 2 is from The Hobbit. Is that right? Yeah, that's one of the riddles that Frodo and Gollum were working at. I actually don't know the answer to number 1. So let's ask number 1 and see if he gives the correct answer for it. If you break me, I do not stop working. If you touch me, I may be snared. If you lose me, nothing will matter.
Kuya mi just chet ka na patoga ya pulke ko kola jeje. Kawana bota ita tagwa. Kankidora to kun watamel ita bola. Achuta, manga kumbis dolpe kikunyana. Tong patogas mactelia. Conticha nai. Molida aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga conteze. Ekratok haku jijia. Wata yuma kawama hohanek.
I never was, yet always will be. I am never seen, yet always come. I carry... So that's... of the answers I'm given, that's probably tomorrow. So let's say tomorrow.
Kipuna. Kava dompa kolpalye moka pata. Jeoka ko dompa kolpalye ya. Achuta. Manga kumbis dolpe kikunyana. Tong patogas mactelia.
So I'm going to assume that after like 3 or 4 of these is when we'll be able to ask the riddle that he can't answer. Otherwise, he will always guess the riddles that we're saying. And let it be known that riddle games are much easier if you have multiple choice for the answers. It's only one of the only bad parts about adding something like this in a game of this sort where they're giving us multiple choices as answers. If we had to type the answer in, that would be significantly more difficult. So 2 is probably an echo, and 1 is mountains. We'll go with 2. You heard me before, yet you hear me again. Then I die, until you call me again.
Shachi ken lorcha wata wama. Kaba volve molche gumana. Kin kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tunerara pruta. Donke serche doma doma. Achuta. Manga kumbis dolpe kikunyana. Tong patogas mactelia. Shachi ken lorcha wata wama. Kaba volve molche gumana.
That's a coffin.
Kin kun shakin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tunerara pruta. Donke serche doma doma.
That's a coffin. Or a grave. A grave will also work. Yep.
Mocha shak pang pang. Yen kin kuno ba. Molera shakon. Achuta. Manga kumbis dolpe kikunyana. Tong patogas mactelia.
I guess also the issue with these riddle games is I am familiar with a few of the more popular riddles. Flying to Dantooine, I met 5 ships. Each ship has 5 crewmen. Each crewman has 5 pets. How many in all are flying to Dantooine? Oh, this is clever. This is very clever. Instinctively, I would say 25, but we are also flying to Dantooine, right? So, wait, is the answer to this 26?
Manama tota. Akuji gratong bola jeshwa konatong. John King no pangpa mola reconquile. Conquile no ba. Watatime yokola unko molare. Tuneporo. Rana prata dom kaserja.
Oh. Poor guy. Oh! I was wrong as well. I would have been wrong with my own riddle. We met these ships, but the ships weren't going to Dantooine. We just met ships. That's a very clever riddle. I like that. I would have gotten that wrong. Had I had to answer it, it's 1. I'm the only one flying to Tatooine.
Watawama molare, kenkunjo peshwak. No ba molareji, jon yon te chiwi datia. Bola ong chiknek, ba molares limo ran con bes keng. Jashak bokra onwa cheskat nechu. Achuba cheska wanki. Te toki grato, kontika kon ken kachong pro. Bogra walia na bongsha. Nexa jonsha chuba ken lorna ita kun.
Before I go, what's your name?
Tonga bongsha unneno. Wanga kun bisken. Bamulera. Chunyon tun jiji ite duana. Kabe volpe molche komana. Kachicho ita hotonga. Yin kin kuno ba mulira chikon. Slimo putona. Ronde haudonga kuhonga bi.
I could destroy your prison once I'm out, if you wish.
Conticha nai. Molira aswaktorong onipotaga. Wanaga konteze. Ekratok haku jijia. Wata yumaka wama hohanek.
No other way to get you out of here?
Rondi haudonga kuhonga bi. Wala kumbes. Cheng palamuli tong king ba nokonkek. Tukning tachokun ne molira best. Tong haiwam jiji yumalitha ag inko tu. Tolpata bongwalia gando de naga chochok. Kachicho ita audonga. Yumalita inko tu. Jelomoran benu bobo. Wango kumbis kangba molera. Shachi kien lorcha wata wama. Kaba volpe molche gomana. Kin kunsha kin. Ne ken kun no mulara jikon. Wama kumbes. Chimpala mule tunera la pruta. Donke serche doma toma. Ita na danya yeta. Wata yamaka wama okak me. Ashwaktorong umne patoga. Wana kumbis chikmala mol tonki.
I'm ready to go.
Wata wama molare. Ken kunjo peshwak. No ba molareji. Jon yon te chiwi datia. Bola ong chiknek. Ba molares limo ran con bes keng.
Interesting. I wonder if we could actually interact with it again. So I don't think... I don't remember any of that. So I suspect I never touched this box when I had done my playthrough originally. I'm also assuming this was not added content that the mod I have installed added to the game. I am now interested in getting him out of that box because he kept his word. He didn't have to let us out. He could have. Oh, he could have kept us there. I forgot all about Jolie. Let's look what Jolie about us being Revan really quick.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Nope.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, actually, yes. We should talk about your wife a little more, Jolie. I'm sorry.
Got something on your mind, do you?
You mentioned something about your wife before?
I don't want to talk about that.
Well, maybe we can talk about it later.
Maybe, but I doubt it. I'm made stubborn that way. Got something.
Well, if that's the case, I don't mean to pry, but...
Yes, you do. You may mean well enough, but my private affairs are just that. Private. Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away, to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
Is that why you went to Kashyyyk?
Partly, maybe. I doubt I could ever explain it to you fully, even if I wanted to. Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life. Perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
That's what I've always thought.
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
No. I want to hear what you have to say.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect, eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
The Jedi probably think you shouldn't take that risk.
Bah, life without risk is boring. Is that how you want to live? You want love, you've got to fight for it. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Another journal entry for Jolie. I never finished, I think, Jolie's story in the original playthrough of mine, so this is also new to me. Jolie talked a little bit about his wife and why he didn't agree with the Jedi credo that love should be forbidden. He spoke of the Jedi with a great deal of bitterness, in fact. You might be able to ask him about it later, once you've gained more experience. I think we would probably qualify for that right now. But let's instead head on out to Tatooine. Oh, actually, first, I should collect all the garbage. I can do that off screen. Okay, so we're going to bring Mission, because her brother might be back. And we'll bring Jolie with us again. Actually, it should be Canderous that I bring, now that I think about it. Because I think we have to wander around and find people. Like, there has to be... I think we can kind of group of Mandalorians. And that is the final bit of his story. So let me change this up really quick after I level. You get sneak attack. Sorry, you get another sneak attack mission. And I think... Oh, yeah, you have no implant level learned. Well, then let's take Master Rapid Shot. Okay, so... let's go back inside. And leave again, and we're taking these two with me. And Canderous will also have to level.
Yes?
Alright, Canderous. So, let's click the right button to get you leveled. Wow, and that was it. One skill point. The end. Alright, welcome to level 17 or so, Canderous.
Ikukuno noba mulira jikun. Tonghit kun chonching. Ne boboje mata ne punage. Dolpi kikiwana.
You mean Malak?
Runda di hotonga kun honkabi. Wana kun bez ching balamule. Tonking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukun ne mulerabes.
I don't think we would take on the mantle of Darth Revan again, given how I imagined Jun's previous history at the start of this, being an explorer. At least that was the images and memories the Jedi, I like to think, gave him. So we'll stick with saying I'm not really Revan any longer. Actually, well, let's go with one instead. We don't have to tell him that we've changed our mind if this leads to something that could be interesting. How do you know who I am?
Ta kumjus tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Tolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogesha ponka bola wana chikne. Pamule slimo podadada nanga kumbist mule rabes.
You're with the exchange.
Ke puna bunanai chatu chinba mule ratawana. Tok chingba no kunik. Kavatumpa ku peliano momakata. Wanga kubist kiabol mulia. Ka ching chana na wagaba kon. Kavatumpa ku pelion bonantea. Chi gratu loda pograshi onion komba chintono muchuba. Loda dita kun. Ita patisa batua kachatutonga. Bagrasha kon tijaka Chubakaha chopa chawachuish yunku. Jodo jidbungarantang. Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tongking ba nunotek. Tugnin chatukune mule rabes.
So why are you approaching me now?
Tag bis jubonko kokimak banka. Ching palachiska mule tunarana nu prata donko sicha tuma wamama tus keva toma. Nisha julorcha kinkuno bulera jikun. Kuyami juz chikata na patoga ya hulki kokogala jiji. Gawana bot atagwa. Kagidora tikun watatimona ia bola.
Go on.
Manaman atota. Hakijukrata bola shui chongatong. Chongkin no bunka mulera kunkile. Kunkile no ba. Watende chokolo uno ku mulera. Tong haitwam jiji lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gandona chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto tun. Chila mulane ni dubobo. Onga kumbis chang ba mulera. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Slimo podona rundi hodonga ku hunkabe.
How does this involve you?
Tong abog sha ninang. Onga kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji ida dwana. Kavavolpa mulji gumana?
Let me see these items.
Kavadumpa ku palia mukapata. Bunana jaku. Ikun kono bule marachiko. Dong nabong sha nunya. Kavavolpa mulji guna. Tolpa da bongwale kando nangugu chuchut. Kavadum ku pelio botenya. Bonanai kuchu. Hawaga boska chocola. Mucha shag panka.
I'll check it out next time I'm on Korriban.
We tam boragatong. Mulira siyang turong ni na potata tuanga chun tize. Igruto haga jijiwa. Wata juma wana hu wama hulhu natek. Tong abog siya ninang. Wanga kumbis king balemuraya. Johnny yon tunjiji idadwana. Kavavolpa mulji gumana?
Okay, sure. So it sounds like there is a new merchant now on Korriban, and they're selling some amazing pieces of gear. We'll take a look at that after we're done here on Tatooine.
Uchua penki. Tang itwamaji. Baba.
Okay, so let me see what you have for sale. I can't remember what these people sell. So there is an upgradable oh, that's a blaster rifle. It does physical damage. So we were just told about another merchant on Korriban. But I need to buy 4 total weapons if I'm looking to purchase upgradable weapons. We have HK-47, who is still using Chundar's bowcaster. It's a decent weapon, but again, I want things that can be upgraded. They tend to be a little bit better than the non-upgradable items. So this is... It's a bit expensive, but it does physical damage, so that would get around shields. And I kind of like it. Let's see what else is big... And that's it. Oh, he's selling another pair of Bothran... Another Bothran sensory visor. We could buy this for mission, I suppose, as well. Kraken gauntlets are also nice. +3 to all saves, +1 dex. Who would use that? Karth. Karth would use that. Let's buy this. Let's buy the... Actually, let's... I don't remember what Karth is currently wearing. And I can't see because he's not with me. Alright, so he's selling 2 things I'm interested in. If I remember aright, there is really nothing for sale at the Zerka Corp headquarters. Like, no special upgradable items, and I don't think the merchant there at the Hunter's Lodge has anything we're interested in either. But still, we're here. Let's walk in and check. Plus, this will be good for mission, I think. I still don't see her brother anywhere.
Greetings again from the offices of Zerka Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the
I have to go. Goodbye.
Farewell.
Alright, so he's not here.
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hitwama ag inko tune.
I don't like the sound of this.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama jikona. Tong kitpa nonku nek abog.
I'm not surprised. Anything else?
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga tong itwama ji human act in ikatune.
Did he say where he was going?
Topa na ota vokasa. Pampa ki mulira kun king. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba mulira dwanaji. Kinba no kun nikset abog.
Well, he owes me... That cheapskate owes me credits!
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna mulira. Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba mulira dwanaji. Kinba no kun nikset abog.
Damn it, Griff. Won't you ever learn? How can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
Chiwa aita kang kicha na chupornibo. Kun muliras limo poiwanga tang itwamaji human act in ikatune.
Well, that's how I pretty much expected it to go. So, no surprise there.
Ki mulira kun king. Tong hi.
Well, let me see what you have for sale.
Chiwi.
Just want to double check, but I don't think he's selling anything I'm really that interested in. And he is not. Okay, so we've been playing, I think, for close to an hour again, everyone. And we did mostly just conversation, but well, it's an RPG, so I guess we should expect that from time to time. So I think what we'll do now is I will head back to the Ebon Hawk, and we're gonna call it quit. Actually, we'll go back to Ebon Hawk. We'll talk to Mission because I think we're about to wrap up her quest line, and then I will Well, we'll stop the recording there. And off screen, I'm going to sell a bunch of crap to the merchant right outside. And I will probably purchase the Karakan gauntlets for... Oh, maybe I'll purchase them for Karth. Or I will end up purchasing that rifle for HK. For 9,000. But before we do those things... Well, before we do those things, I'll do those all. Again, I'll think about those off screen. I might go to Korriban and see what's for sale, and then just reload a save if they're selling phenomenal gear out there instead of purchasing this rifle here. I think I probably will do that. But you guys won't miss anything. If there's something nice out there, you'll see me purchase it on screen, and then we'll upgrade it back here at the Ebon Hawk. All right, let's see what Mission has to say about what happened with her brother.
Hey there. What can I do for you?
So, wanted to talk to you about your brother.
I want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother. More than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
Don't give up on him, Mission. He could still change.
I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
That's a very mature attitude, Mission.
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need?
No, Mission. Take care.
Okay, have it your way.
Light side points gained. And that moves us back into neutrality, which is where I actually want to be. Alright, so thank you all for watching. We come back, we will actually probably do some buying of equipment on screen, and then I still would like to complete Candaris's quest line. And I think to do that, we need to walk around the surface of some planets. So we'll take it with us whenever we're on some planets. And I think we'll bump in to a few of his comrades. Oh, unless it might be too late to do it if maybe... Did that happen on Dantooine? Now that Dantooine is... No, I don't think that's the case. Anyway, I'm babbling. Stop. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.